Australia Day. It is Australia Day, January 26. And it may surprise people new to my channel or people who don't know me that I am not gung-ho Australia Day enthusiast. Why? Well, because I was not raised on the right wing. I wasn't raised on even the slightly conservative working class nationalistic pride of Australia Day. I was heading for a profession in the elite world of STEM education, whatever. That didn't happen, and I've basically reevaluated all my ideology. And in the meantime, well, there's been a lot of disingenuous attacks on Australia Day as an abstract that I think were relevant maybe even not that long ago. But I mean, okay, I'm not going to go into a big ramble. For people who think that I'm a bigot for voting against the yes referendum, the voice, and for people who claim that Australia Day is Invasion Day and it's distasteful and should be abolished or toned down and blah blah blah. Well, I ask those people just one question: how do you reconcile that ideology with the other package deal left-wing ideology, globalist ideology that goes unquestioned, to do with mass immigration? Because it's very easy for anti-Australia Day left-wing pro-Indigenous rights, so they claim people, to say, well, the same people that love Australia Day, want to celebrate it, are also anti-immigration. They're xenophobes as well. Well, there's a nuanced place in between there, and it's as simple as this. We vet immigration very well. I live in a share house full of immigrants who all love they're here, and they'd rather be here than Canada or the UK right now. I'll fucking tell you that, because Australia has done immigration well. We vet immigrants, but there are too many of them at the moment. That was the argument right at the time that the ideologues got government into power, just after the pandemic. With all the distrust, they ham-fisted shoved the voice referendum in with public money, and already set up to call anybody who disagreed a bigot, blah blah blah. Well, that was happened to be at a time when there was a question of too many immigrants. And I ask you this: if Australia was invaded by migrants, technically people who came here under colonial England were conquesting migrants, and now we have mass immigration. So the original people who were part of that argument, our ancestors the birth rate of those people, me apparently, is in decline, and to make up for that we have mass immigration. Now, how does that reconcile with the argument that this is stolen land and that we're all invaders? Because by that logic, in a couple of years, Labor let in more well-vetted immigrants into the country onto native land. Were Indigenous people consulted? Do they want more invaders? See, these are the questions that were never answered. And these are centrist logical answers. I think Australia Day should exist. Maybe we should change the date. I'm not particularly defending it because it was never my fight, but I now have a lot more sympathy for the people who have done for a while and continue to demand to do so. And were Indigenous people ever asked their opinion about mass immigration? I mean, there's more immigrants coming in a few years with buying land that we can't afford, us evil descendants of colonists that stole this land. The hate's directed at us, not immigrants. And do you just assume that these immigrants coming here now are just going to vote for your side of politics? Your virtuous, homogenized, cult-like, woke, new Labour side, because I can tell you, I live in a share house with immigrants who explicitly told me, Australia's the best example of mass immigration in the world, because we are so strict with it. I mean, these are realities. So, Australia Day, Invasion Day, if that's the case, then every year is an Invasion Day with more immigrants from around the world. It never comes up in debate. Funny that.